Okay, so if you were to check out Twitter or YouTube recently, and you followed the D&D news related space, you will have probably seen some discourse about the Critical Role crisis. This discourse and the videos about it would have you believe that Critical Role is on death's door, that it is but a shadow of its former self, or at the very least that views are massively down for them and they are just not doing very well right now. And it's mostly based on the evidence that Twitch viewership is down big time, which it is. Since COVID, views have plummeted for Critical Role's Twitch live streams, which is to be expected since, you know, COVID. But even before COVID, the live streams are regularly hitting between 40,000 and 50,000 average viewers. And right now, we're down to more like 5,000 average viewers a stream. Looking at a site like Twitch Tracker, Critical Role does seem to have lost the majority of its audience, not including the inflated numbers that they gained from COVID, and it does seem to be continuing a downward trend. So why is this? Well, there's two big theories I've seen online. The first is that the current campaign is just not as good as old campaigns. It's lost its magic, its spark, it's just not connecting with the audience in the same way. And the other theory is that Critical Role has just ran its course. Everything has a shelf life. Critical Role has reached its. I think both these theories are wrong. In fact, I don't think Critical Role views are down at all, at least not in a significant way. First off, sometimes content just has ups and downs. It's completely natural. Maybe not losing 2/3 of its viewership natural, but it is totally normal for views to be down. It's also within the content creation cycle that you are constantly getting new viewers coming in and constantly losing old viewers. So it completely makes sense that a lot of people who watched Campaign 1 and Campaign 2 of Critical Role don't watch it anymore. And it's not because the quality's down or that it's lost its spark, it's just because they've moved on to other things and found other creators to watch. If you look back on how many streamers you used to watch or content creators on YouTube that you loved watching their videos and watched religiously, you probably watch a lot of them much less now and have new people who have come in that you watch more. But that also wouldn't point to less views. But here's the thing, I don't think Critical Role is getting less views. Not really. You see, there have been some big changes since 2019. And let's ignore COVID in general because that was a massive anomaly. But back in 2019 when Critical Role was getting 15,000 average viewers every Twitch live stream, they only streamed on Twitch. Now they simulcast their live streams to both Twitch and YouTube. They stream to both at the same time. It also has double the subscribers on YouTube than on Twitch. And YouTube is notoriously better at discoverability than Twitch, especially with shorts now. Plus, YouTube is just a better viewing experience ad-wise, which to me makes me think that the majority of Critical Role viewers would now be watching on YouTube, not Twitch. And looking at Social Blade, viewership on YouTube has been pretty damn steady, apart from this weird blip in June, which I'm going to presume was a bunch of videos being deleted because of legal and personal issues that happened with Ryan Foster, a host on the channel. Critical Role also no longer plays live. Even the live streams are pre-recorded, meaning there's just less incentive for people to catch it live. So it really is to be expected that Critical Role's Twitch live streams have plummeted, since the majority of their audience just aren't incentivized to watch on Twitch anymore. And the biggest thing to remember is that the content creation space is just very different now, with Critical Role making shorts and TikToks and getting millions of views from that every week. Yes, views on Twitch are down, but views across all other social media outlets are way up, or at least staying the same. Just the amount of eyeballs on Critical Role in general across the board is wild, and that's not including their TV shows or new board games that are coming out. Make no mistake, Critical Role is not having a crisis. It's arguably bigger than ever, and I say arguably because it's so hard to quantify success or even getting accurate viewing numbers across so many sites or platforms. So it may be that someone else does a deep dive across all the platforms and looks at all the views and finds that maybe Critical Role isn't doing very well right now. But taking a broad look, it certainly doesn't feel like it. So, while there may not be a Critical Role crisis, there is a different, legitimate crisis. And that is why? Why does this video exist? Why do multiple other videos exist suggesting the end of Critical Role, or that Critical Role is suffering views-wise, with people digging into Twitch statistics to find the nail in the coffin? Why is this an ongoing discussion online at all? Surely the people who continue to like Critical Role will keep watching Critical Role, and those who don't like it will stop. To me, this is the more important thing to talk about. The rage bait culture on D&D YouTube right now. And I have partook in this in the past too. Maybe you think the thumbnail of this video is clickbaity, and I apologize if it is. But the reality is that the OGL drama, the one from over a year ago, broke D&D YouTube. Because right after the OGL happened, creators were putting words like scandal and drama in their thumbnails and titles and seeing 10 times more views and thousands of more dollars coming in. It's weird to think about, but the OGL drama was incredibly profitable for creators in both money and growth. And since then, creators have been chasing that high. Not all creators. With D&D scandal, clickbaity thumbnails happening every other week. And Critical Role is prime for that kind of video and discussion because fans are so passionate about it. Some people love Critical Role and some people hate it. And both types will click on a video with a thumbnail saying Critical Role is dead. So the real reason that there's so much discourse about Critical Role's viewing figures right now and so many dark predictions about their future is because of people like me stoking the fire because we get views. Now, I'm trying not to make rage baits and clickbaity thumbnails. Please let me know if you find the thumbnail to this video clickbaity. But a lot of other creators are leaning into it. A lot. It's becoming the way to do things in the D&D YouTube space. And I don't even blame them because the audience just keeps on clicking and watching and commenting. And that leads to more and more videos about how that D&D or Critical Role scandal just got worse, or thumbnails with cancelled slapped on them. And honestly, it may seem harmless to an extent, and I don't want to preach to you. If you enjoy clickbaity thumbnails and you enjoy these creators, then just keep doing what you're doing. This is an opinion video, it's my opinion, and I'm growing tired of the drama baiting on YouTube. And I think it's actually keeping a lot of really good creators from making really good, compelling content, interesting content. Unfortunately, it's just way more profitable and a much better use of our time to trick you into clicking and then talk about drama. So, is there a Critical Role crisis? No. In fact, I think those guys are going to be just fine. Is there a D&D YouTube crisis right now? I think so. So viewers, if you are bothered by clickbaits and these drama videos popping up, I plead with you. If you see a video that might look like one of these, even if it just looks a little bit clickbaity, or it comes from a creator that you've watched in the past and not had a great time with that video, just don't click on the new video. That video will get barely any views because you didn't click on it, and then the creator will then try and make better videos in the future. You can train creators like me to make the content that you want to see, which will be a win-win in the future. Unfortunately, if we keep clicking on these videos, we're gonna keep getting them. Thank you for watching.